Hello, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, and we are thrifting for December. So I just finished my very last school assignment, which was my very last clinical observation. I decided to try to check out a Goodwill that's kind of close to where I was located. So I drove about 30 minutes away, and now we are at this Goodwill that I don't think I've ever been to before. So I'm gonna try my best to film, no promises. We're probably gonna go to my phone to film because it's just easier. Let's go inside. Hello everybody. So I started this video pretty obviously in the beginning of December. And as you guys know, I've been trying to do these monthly thrift with me's versus thrifting videos every single time I go, and I've been kind of enjoying it. And I really enjoyed thrifting a lot this month, mostly because since I am my mom's hardest child to shop for Christmas, she actually let me go thrifting with some of my Christmas budget. So a lot of these clips are from me shopping mostly for myself for Christmas, and a lot of the items that you're going to be seeing are actually things I did not end up getting. So make sure you stay to the very end to see everything I actually got. This sounds probably a little odd, but my favorite part about thrifting this month was the amount of thrift stores that I went to that had dressing rooms. Like almost all of the ones that I went to had dressing rooms, which was really nice. So I got to actually try on things and see the fit and see how I actually liked it. And because of that, I actually left with a lot less than I would have expected in most of these videos. A lot of these items, again, I really liked the concept of, the idea of, but I just wasn't feeling it simply. My main goal on these thrifting trips was to find some more staple pieces for my wardrobe. So basically, I'm looking mostly for pieces I know I will probably never get rid of, like basics and stuff like that. I've been on the hunt like crazy for white t-shirts, black t-shirts that are just plain, bottoms, and all of that. I found a ton of natural material items, so like wool items, 100% cotton items, but it was really disappointing when I was trying stuff on and almost all of it was way too small or way too big. So again, I think at least 4 or 5 of these trips I left with absolutely nothing. What was kind of nice is since I was in charge of getting my own Christmas presents, which guys, don't worry, it's really not a big deal. I honestly enjoy it because then I make sure I actually get what I want for Christmas. I got to also, because of that, check out a lot of different thrift stores that I've never been to before. So I checked out some that are closer to the shore, some that are like well beyond where I would ever drive to on a normal day to go thrifting. But it was really exciting to see all these different types of thrift stores and like how they're set up as well as how they're organized. Another thing I was kind of looking for in particular were also sweaters, cardigans, and other types of jackets. I have a pretty good amount of sweaters now after all of this thrifting I've done in December, but I mean, I also think that there are spots that I could fill in with other sweaters. I do have to keep in mind that I do have summer coming up and I don't want to overload my closet with winter clothes. As well as that, I was looking for some specific types of home knickknacks that are on my thrift wish list, which if you're interested in seeing what's on my thrifting wish list for 2025, let me know. I'd love to make a video on it. I enjoy talking about the things that I'm always on the hunt for and searching for, so if you'd like to see that, let me know. We are slowly making it to the final bits of thrifting. You guys, the amount of vintage Christmas sweaters I saw on one day of thrifting alone was actually pretty interesting, but they were, of course, way too large or just simply not what I'm looking for. I really don't need any other specific holiday sweaters or cardigans, really, I think, personally, but if I find, like, the perfect one, I would be willing to add room for maybe one more Christmas one. Just because I have one I already wear every year that is the perfect ugly Christmas cardigan, so it's like, why replace perfection? You know what I mean? Finally, we are at the rest of the honorable mentions of items that I would have got, but they're simply not my style. The LL Bean sweaters, oh my god, I was drooling over in the store, but they're just colors I don't wear. And then this sequin skirt was tempting. I won't lie to you. Some vintage Forever 21, which is always shocking to see. You guys, another Christmas sweater. It was gorgeous, but I did not need her. Again, if you guys know me, you know I'm a sucker for anything that's really just embroidered, and this was gorgeous. But again, I wouldn't wear it. This was fun, but not my colors. This sign made me honestly laugh out loud was tempted to get just so I could make my mom wrap it for me for Christmas. And this mirror was cool, but I just didn't really see myself using it anywhere. And yeah, that is just about everything that we saw this month. And now we are finally at the haul portion of today's video. First and foremost, kind of a different setting, I know. We're actually sitting in front of my bed because the first item I want to show you that I got is this lovely new quilt that you see behind me. This quilt, absolutely love it. It did have like a little bit of damage. So actually down here, the binding of the corner was coming off, and I didn't notice it in store, but I just, when I took it home before I washed it, I just stitched that up. And then there's one spot in the center where it looks like somebody put like a hot iron on it, but it does get very warm. And I love this so much better than our old comforter, because our old comforter had these weird like string things, and then my piercings would always get stuck on it, like my nose ring or like my earring. So like this one, the reason why I had this dangly one in is because my earring literally got stuck when I was sleeping and it yanked out. It didn't rip, because I have had that happen before, if you did not know that. When I was younger, in like 9th grade, well, 8th grade summer going into 9th grade, I was sleeping and my ear lobe, literally I had an earring in. Let's just say it wasn't in when I woke up, and it was crusty, and I cried my eyes out because it was the most traumatizing thing ever. I mean, you go to bed with 2 sets of earrings and then you wake up with only one left in your ear and the other one is now a ripped hole. Now let's get into the rest of the thrift haul. So there's about 3 out of season items I would say that I thrifted, maybe 4 if you're counting one of the tops. But the first one I did get are these really awesome fisherman style sandals. So these are the Minnetonka brand, and it is real leather on the top, and there's like next to no tread on them, so they're basically brand new. And I've always wanted a pair of fisherman sandals, so I was like, you know what, let's just pick these up. They fit me perfectly in the store. They are my exact size, which is a 7. And it does say WW, so I'm assuming that just means like wide. They definitely have never been broken in, so I probably should wear them around the house throughout the winter so they're ready for summer. I love these, they're so cute. And I can't wait to wear them over the summer. So the next 3 items that are kind of technically out of season is going to be first this Lucky brand top. And if you guys know me, I've been trying to find like the perfect little white like frilly top, and I think this is a really good contender. It has like the crochet thing on the front with like the lace, the weird pleating thing, and it does have ties on the side to make it tighter. So I'm definitely gonna mess around with this. I'm really excited to style and wear this. And it's good too that it's a tank top, because it'll be good for layering if I want to layer with it this winter. So the next 2 items that I have are actually pairs of shorts. You gotta let me know what you think about thrifting items out of season. Honestly, I'm really happy that this thrift store had shorts, because I got these Lee, riveted by Lee shorts for only $3 because they were out of season. I gotta double check and make sure that they kind of fit me right, because I didn't get to try these on at the thrift store because there was no fitting rooms. And I did the trick where you put your arm inside the waistband to see if it's gonna fit you or not, which I do. Like, you know, it's a strong pass. Fits in there perfectly. It's not like tight. The problem is that I don't know if they fit my butt, because I don't really have much of anything back there. So I gotta mess around with these, double check the fit on them. They were from Goodwill, which means I can't return them, so that kind of sucks. And I really like this style of short, as will be evident by the next item, which are these. And these are basic edition, like grandma style shorts. These are the type of shorts that my grandmother literally wears. I don't know what it is about these shorts, but I really like them. The thing is that I think that they're a little bit baggier in the butt than I want. And of course, they're white. Now, the reason why I bought them is because they are white. I definitely will be showing these again in a video where they will more than likely get thrift flipped. We will probably be doing another upcycling clothes until I'm obsessed video soon. So be on the lookout for that. It probably isn't gonna be until sometime into the new year, so fingers crossed I have time to do it before the semester starts. Now this next set of 3 things, these are all from different thrift stores, but they are all basically the same item, but not quite. So as you guys know, I've been really wanting to get rid of my really crappy Amazon white t-shirt, and now I finally can, because I have not 1, not 2, but but I have 3 new white t-shirts and they all have different fits and whatnot, and they're all different brands. So the first one that I found is this white Tahari baby tee, and it's in a size extra small. And it is a little bit more see-through than I would like for a white t-shirt, but it's like a tighter fitting t-shirt, which is great. And I love that. Now these next 2 items, honestly, for the white t-shirts, I think are really great finds. First, we have this Everlane white t-shirt. And it honestly, to me, at the store, looked like nobody even wore it, or if they did, they wore it once. There's no pit staining. There's 0 stains on any aspect of the shirt, which to me is already shocking because it's a white t-shirt. You kind of expect people are gonna get rid of it if it's ruined, but this seems like it's brand new. Now the next one is the same thing, but this one is from Madewell. And this one, I don't know if it's because I washed it with colors or maybe this light is so blinding, but it looks a little bit off color to me, but maybe it's like meant to be like an off white and not a pure white, because it also kind of looks like that in the store. So the final basic that I thrifted, and then we're just gonna kind of pull the items off of my chair as I grab them, is this black t-shirt, and this is from Talbot's. It's like the petite line, and this again is also kind of similar to that Tahari white t-shirt where it's a little bit tighter. And I'm happy to add this, so now I have 2 black t-shirts that are like perfect, and I've already gotten rid of my black Amazon one that came with the white one. So now, just by pulling what's off of my chair next, this is an express skirt that I found at, I think, a Salvation Army, and it's like pleated, and I've always liked this style of skirt, but the thing is that they tend to always be really long, and this one is not. This is an above the knee skirt, and I'm really excited because I think I might wear this on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I'm not positive yet. I know I want to wear it for the holidays, and it is super cute, and I really am excited to have like a nice flowy black skirt to add to my collection. Here's another skirt that I got from that same location, and it is this like green, a little bit of longer skirt. It's like green, dark green. It's got this interesting pattern on it, and I mostly thrifted it because I really like the pattern, and I like that it's like a sheer layer with an underlayer. I think that this kind of style is cute, and I like the really thin waistband. So this next item I kind of thrifted off of pure nostalgia, because when I was younger, my mom used to make me and my 2 sisters dress up as if we were triplets, but we are not. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because we all looked really similar when we were younger, and we all were basically bleach blonde, but I picked up this striped turtleneck, and it has like this light blue glittering in it. So when I was younger, my mom had us take these Christmas or holiday photos, and all 3 of us had to wear the same outfit. It was a turtleneck like this, but the turtleneck was white, like this cranberry pink, brown, and it had bronze glitter. And I don't know why that's like stuck in my memory, and immediately when I saw that I was like, oh my god, that reminds me of it, and it's in my size. So this thrift haul seems to be mostly like long sleeves, basics, and then also like some skirts and stuff. So this is one of them that I did pick up, and it's got not just a waistband but also a zipper in the back, and it's like this fun red, white, and blue floral print. I really want to start trying to get myself into the habit of actually wearing skirts. I don't know why. I think it's just because of like the experiences I had growing up, and when I would try to dress like differently, I always got made fun of for it. So I gotta stop being worried about like the possibility, and just, I'm 27 and almost 28, and just gotta wear whatever the fuck I want to wear. So I picked up a long skirt because I thought it would be cute to possibly layer and wear with, or whatever. We'll see. Who knows? I hope I wear it because I really like the pattern, and it fits me great, and I like the flow of it, and I like how the waistband fits too. So this long sleeve, I guess, could be considered a basic because it's just a blue long sleeve. It is by this brand called Classic Elements. I like the little scalloping in the neckline, and I like that it's like a fully, like, just long, kind of loose, baggy fitting long sleeve. I think this is great to wear like when you want to wear something cozy. And also, why does it kind of match the blue in the skirt? That could be an outfit together, actually. I didn't even put these together, but that would be not that bad because the blue accents the blue in the skirt. So this next item is also a skirt, and this one I think is a really, really good find. It is this really long maxi wrap Eddie Bauer blue skirt. Now, I think I honestly want to thrift flip this and make it shorter because I do really like the wrap, but I think that the length of this skirt in particular is a little bit awkward on me, only because it goes right above my ankle bone. And maybe it's meant to be like that, but I don't know if I personally like how that looks. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But this might also end up in an upcycling clothes until I'm obsessed video. I think that this would be really cute, a little bit shorter. So this next item I'm about to show you is actually the first time I ever haggled for something at the thrift store. Well, I wouldn't even really call it haggling. I just asked for it like a few dollars off or whatever because it had pretty bad stains when I saw it, and I'm a sucker for really big sweaters, and this would also fit Mark. So I was like, you know what, this is perfect. I'm gonna just ask for ha-has, and the guy ended up giving it to me for 50% off, which was really nice. But anyways, it is this Tommy Hilfiger men's extra large sweater, and it looks like somebody ate pasta with it because there was like some reddish stains in the front, and it looked like it could have been just food. So I had soaked it, and then Dawn soaped it, scrubbed it, and then washed it, and the stains are mostly gone. I do think I want to do like another pass where I soak it in some pretty hot water and do the same thing and see if that helps. This also seems to be like mostly a thrift haul where I found like some pretty good bottoms. I only found two, but one of the pairs, because they're just right here in my hands already, are these purple corduroy pants from Talbot's, and these fit me perfectly. I'm so happy I got to try these on in store because if I didn't try them on in store, I would have never got them because for me, pants is very hit or miss. I have a pretty, I guess, smaller waist and very long legs. I am 5'4", but most of my height is in my legs. Unfortunately, a lot of times, if I can't get pants in longs, they are high waters. Which sucks because it's like, I hate high waters. I got bullied enough for it in middle school and high school. I don't want to ever deal with that again. So that's why I usually don't wear like cropped pants or like longer midi skirts, I think. But these pants fit me perfectly. These, I can't wait to get a lot of wear out of these, especially in the winter. I think these will be perfect to wear. Since we're on the topic of pants, the next pair of pants that I have here are these Levi women's 501s, and they are a dark wash. So I think I'm gonna actually declutter the skinny jeans that I have. I just also don't know if I should because they are the only skinny jeans I own at this point, but I really don't wear them, so I think I should just get rid of them. And these are the perfect replacement because they're pretty similar in wash to those skinny jeans. So this next item is actually an LL Bean long sleeve that is striped with like these blue and green stripes. There is like some small staining on this sleeve, but I don't really notice it and I don't really care, so I'm still gonna wear it. It's very warm. It's actually very similar to another top I thrifted in the beginning of the year, but actually ended up decluttering, and that is because it was a size small, whereas this is a medium. And this fits me so much better than that small did. It is a little bit shorter than I would like in the sleeves, but I think that's just because of the material it is. It does eventually stretch out to the very end of my wrist. I really like it. It's very warm. I've already worn it like at least twice since getting it. So I'm very, very happy about this. So this next item is actually not an item I thrifted, but I actually got this on Facebook Buy Nothing, which is really a random place to get an item, and I am including it into this because it is a secondhand thing and I had to ask for it, so it counts, okay? If you're not in your local Buy Nothing Facebook groups, you should be, because you'd be amazed at the things that people just give away for free. It's really great if you need like household items or like other random things. You can also ask your neighbors for things. Obviously, don't be ridiculous on there. Every group has their own rules, so make sure that you follow them. But I love my local Buy Nothing, and I got this amazing zip-up Croft and Borrow sweater from Buy Nothing. It does need a little TLC. Like, I just need a little bit of a fabric shaver to shave all this pilling off. But when she's shaved, she's gonna be beautiful. And my favorite part is that the zipper is a little leaf. It is gorgeous. It's gonna be perfect for fall. Will I wear it for winter? Probably, but it's so cute, and the lady told me it's really warm, so I'm really excited to get some wear out of it because it's thick. So up next, I found this amazing wool cardigan. This thrift haul, I found a lot of really good like natural material items, which I'm trying to prioritize buying and adding to my closet, only because I know that they keep you warmer. They, like, ones like this, like wool wicks moisture off your body, so in the winter, even if you're like sweating, you're still warm and not cold. Cotton doesn't quite do that, but I still am really happy to get some cotton t-shirts because I'm tired of like that weird itchy feeling that these plastic clothing just gives me. Like I don't know what it is. I can't do it. It just sometimes I can't. I just have to put something on like between it. So which is why I layer like sometimes tank tops and stuff underneath like my t-shirts and long sleeves. Ugh. It's like a sensory nightmare, honestly. And the wool, honestly, has not been giving me a problem. And maybe it's just because I'm not like allergic to it. Whereas I think people who might have like an allergy would have a hard time with something like this. But this, oh my God, it's beautiful. And I have worn it at least 3 times since picking it up. So this sweater I bought primarily to replace the gray, black, and white striped sweater I have currently in my closet because I'm trying to get rid of a lot of my old fast fashion items because they're honestly at this point a little bit too aged for me to keep wearing because it's just too itchy. Like I said with the plastic thing, I hate it. I hate it. So I got this to replace the one that I have currently in my closet, and it's pretty good actually. I do think I need to stop drying it on high though because the sleeves will shrink, and again, they will stretch back out, but the sleeves are a little bit shorter than they were when I first got it. Let's just say that. Next is this item that I was absolutely thrilled to find and then disappointed to find that it's a little bit damaged because I would have asked for a little bit of money off because of its damage, but I didn't get to do that because I was just so like, oh my God, this is literally on my things to thrift in 2025 Pinterest board. I found this Eddie Bauer turtleneck, which I found a lot of Eddie Bauer this month, and it's amazing and I'm really happy, but there is a large hole right here in the elbow. I think I need to find out how to darn or like fix this kind of material of sweater because it's beautiful and it should not get thrown out just because it has a small hole. So I'm going to fix her. I don't know when because I need to teach myself how to darn and make sure I know how to do it properly. But I will fix you and I will wear you until you die. I promise. So we only have 2 more items left of this ginormous thrift haul, and it is gonna be first this skirt that I bought. I thought this was supposed to be smaller, but I guess it wasn't. It was in the small section, but the elastic band is absolutely destroyed in it. So again, this is an item I think I am going to try to fix. I don't know if I'm gonna do just a waistband in the back like how it currently is, or if I will put a full waistband in the entire thing. I'm honestly not positive. Do expect to see this again. It's by this brand called Maggie Lawrence, but I just love the floral pattern on it. I think it's beautiful, and I really like how people will like style like long skirts with stuff on top of it. And I think I want to try to start doing that because I had to stop hiding away from wearing things that make me feel uncomfortable just because I used to get made fun of for it. So I'm going to force myself to do that by fixing this because also, why should it just sit in a thrift store just because the waistband's stretched out and ruined? It's beautiful, and I think it's vintage as well because of the tags. They don't really make tags like these anymore. And then the very last item is an item, or a style of item I should say, that I've been on the hunt for. Now this one, again, I did not realize it had a little bit of damage by the back zipper, but it is this gorgeous long blue dress, and it has princess seams, and she fits like a glove. But the only problem is at the very back, someone got a little too rough with the zipper. So I need to fix her and also give her more life because why should she suffer? Now, how I'm gonna fix her, I'm not really positive because it's like fraying really bad. Where there's a will, there's a way. And if I have to hand stitch the whole thing, I will. It's beautiful and I love how it fits. So I'm not willing to let this one go. Hi guys, this is really unexpected, but I did just have to share this one last thing that I got literally 2 days before the year ended. As I've mentioned before, I am a member of my local Facebook Buy Nothing, and if you are not a member of yours, you should really join because people sometimes, instead of giving their stuff to thrift stores, will give it to their neighbors. And I got probably the most amazing thing from one of my neighbors, and it is this. This is not an ordinary table, y'all. This is a working vintage sewing machine. Here is my newest sewing machine, you guys. It is a 1957 Morse single stitch sewing machine, and this is made by the guy who founded the company of Toyota. It is stamped. It has a front loading bobbin down here, and the best part of all, she works. So it took me a little bit to find the power button, but it's actually right here. And she turns on, she works great, and it's a fully metal, made in Japan sewing machine. So I'm really excited about this. This is probably gonna end up becoming one of my mostly used sewing machines because with it being made fully out of metal, it can do so much, even though it's just a straight stitch. This is my newest secondhand find, and if you're not a member of your Buy Nothing groups, you should probably join. You might get something as good as this. All right, and that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. What's your favorite item? I'm very, very happy that my mom did let me, in fact, thrift most of these things for my Christmas presents because I am, like I said in the voiceover, her most difficult child to shop for. I am her granny child, as she calls me, her crazy cat lady, and all of the above. I can't help that I like things from the thrift store over things that are available and made today. There's just something about an old item or an item that had a life of its own before it reached me that I absolutely love. So if you are also like me, you like thrifting, you like fashion styling, all of that jazz, please be sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And with that, I will see you all in my next one. All right, bye.